Hi guys, it's Chris. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be doing a mermaid look. This is pretty much like a summery look. I will be using today our Urban Decay Electric Palette. You could pretty much get the whole look with this palette. You may need a couple other things, but you know, just watch the video so you can see what I used. With a really soft nude kind of pinky lip. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this, just please keep on watching. Okay guys, so we're gonna start with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I'm putting this all over the lid. Now I'm gonna use this as a base so our eyeshadows don't crease and you get the best color payoff. I'm also taking this all the way up to my brows because I get oily a little bit on my brows, and when I'm gonna fill them in, I don't want the product to go to waste. You just want to make sure that this is really blended in, and I do that, like I said, all over the lid on both sides. Now after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Benefit Porefessional primer and I'm going to apply this on my T-zone. This is also going to help you reduce the appearance of pores if they look large. And this is also going to also prep your skin so you could start putting that foundation, so you're building up your face basically. Now after this, I am going to take my MAC Soft Brown, and I'm going to use this as a transition color. I'm going to put this on the crease, and I'm going to take this all the way up to the brow bone. Not all the way up to my brow, but kind of like halfway from in between the brow and my crease. It's going to be the perfect shade to blend in the rest of the colors. Now we're going to go with Urban Decay Fringe from the Electric Palette on a MAC 242 brush. And we're going to put the color Fringe all over our lid. Now you don't want to take this all the way up to your crease, but you definitely do want to pack this color on. You want to usually use patting motions. You don't want to swipe because then you will get a lot of fallout. If you can see here, I'm just patting on, and we're going to do that to both sides. Okay, now here we're going to go with the color Urban and a Coastal Scents 250 brush, and we're going to use this as our crease color. Now you want to start little by little because this is a color that is so strong that you don't want it to be a lot when you first put it in. So you want to build the color up, so you start little by little and you blend this with a soft hand with wiper windshield motion. So back and forth as you see me doing on this video. Once you're getting closer to the brow bone, you don't want to put more product. Whatever product you have left on your brush, that's how you want to use it to blend out that color so you can make it a little lighter. So you're going to do that to both sides as well. Now after that, I'm taking a clean brush. I'm using the Sigma E25 and I am going to blend the edges out. Now I have no product on this brush, it's a clean brush. You know what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use the blush, the Milani blush in Delizioso pink, which is a little baby pink, and I'm going to use that right where the purple ends so we could get a nice transition from a dark purple into a pink. Okay, we're going to do that to both sides. You also want to leave space for your highlight color. So now what I'm going to do is I go back with the Urban to just darken up the crease a little more so you can see the transition of the colors. You go again with your clean brush just to make sure everything is nice and blended out. Now I go back again with the color Fringe because we lost some of that color when we were blending on the crease with the purple. Now what I like to do is for a highlight shade, I like to use Wet n Wild Cream Brulee. And I'm using it on a Real Techniques brush, and you're just going to place that right below your eyebrows. Now you go back with the Delizioso pink and just add a little bit of color so you could blend out the pink into the brow highlight. You don't want to have a harsh line. So now I go back with the clean brush and I clean that up and blend that out. Okay, so here I'm going to go with my Inglot number 77 gel liner and my MAC 210 brush. Now I'm going to do a wing liner, And you're going to take a little bit at a time. You're going to take your time and do this by sections. Now I tug on my eye a little bit to get that crisp line. Now I like to start from the middle of my eye, just because I don't like to start from my wing. That's just my thing. Now I like to start from the middle and start extending the wing all the way to the end and then flicking it up, and then I add it from the bottom so I could kind of like make that wing shape. And then I go into the inner part of my eye and I do this to both sides just like that. I always do my wing liner like this. Okay guys, now to clean the bottom with the fallout, I'm using a eye cream. You could use any moisturizer or makeup remover. Now I also like to put a little bit just to prep my eyes when I put my concealer on. Now while that dries, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm taking my spoolie to brush them out. Then I take my MAC strut pencil and I start following the natural shape of my eyebrows. I fill in the bottom and then I do the outer part. Then I start filling it in. Once I get to almost the beginning of the eyebrow, I don't do anything. I just take my spoolie and with that product, I drag it into my eyebrow all the way to the beginning. I don't really like to use a heavy hand with that because you don't want your eyebrows to look like you Sharpie them on. Then you look like you have some crazy eyebrows. Okay, then after that, I like to comb them through just to blend everything out. And then I like to go in with my clear mascara from Maybelline to set that in. Now I'm taking my Garnier BB Cream Skin Renew Miracle Skin Perfector in combination to oily skin in the color medium deep. I am using my Sigma F80 flat kabuki brush to blend all of this out. Now as you can see, I am first buffing this into my skin, and I am taking it all the way down to my neck because you don't want to have that harsh transition between your face and your neck. Make sure that all of that is nicely blended out. Now while my foundation dries, or my BB cream dries, what I like to do is I like to put some mascara. I'm using the Tarte's Camera Lashes. And yeah, this is pretty much self-explanatory. Now what I'm going to use is I am going to use my Benefit Erase Paste in the color Fair. Now I'm putting that under my eye so it could brighten before I put my concealer. Okay, make sure this is really blended out. You don't really need a lot of product. You only need a little tiny bit. Now I'm using my MAC Pro Concealer in the shade NC30 Pro-Longwear Concealer. Now I'm using my Kabuki Taper Kabuki F86 brush to blend this out, and then I go back in with my my foundation brush and just blend that out. Now I'm using MAC's Prep and Prime. Okay, now to set our under eye concealer, I'm taking the TooFaced Cocoa Powder Foundation in the color Light, and I am using this under my eyes just to set all that concealer. Then to set the rest of my face, I am going to use the Covergirl Clean Oil Control Pressed Powder in the shade Medium Light, and I'm taking this all over the face. Okay, now to bronze our face, I'm going to take the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Powder in the color Sunny. And I'm just going to take this on the hollows of my cheeks, around my temples, and also right under my chin, just to bring some bronze into my skin and I don't look so pale. Okay, and I also use this powder to contour a little bit of my nose. I don't really like to contour too much, but I like to have some kind of dimension on that area. Okay, now as a bronzer, we're going to use Chocolate Soleil from TooFaced in the color Medium Deep. Now I like to take this right where my eye ends, up to that part, and you just want to blend the contour up. You don't want to bring it down. Now after that, I like to take, I'm going to do blush. Now first I'm using NARS Orgasm. Now you want to take this at the same level of your nose, and you want to blend from your apples of the cheek and back, right above the contour. Then after that, I take my Milani Delizioso pink, and I'm gonna do that right on top so it could give me a little bit more of a flushed nice color. Then after this, I'm taking my dual fiber brush just to blend everything out so I don't have any harsh lines. What I'm gonna do next is I'm taking my Chella highlighting pen in the color Ivory, and I am doing this right under my brows, and I'm taking a flat brush and I'm blending that out just to clean that up a little bit and so it could be a little bit more highlighted. See how my eyebrows look a little bit higher now after that? Okay, you want to make sure you blend that in really good. Go back in with that brush, no additional product, and I just blend everything out so it's like a seamless blend. Now I'm taking my highlighter and the balm, and everybody knows the Mary Luminizer. I'm doing that right under my brow bone, right where the arch begins, and you want to make sure you blend that out. You don't want to put too much so it looks crazy. A little bit of my Cupid's bow so it gives you the appearance of larger lips. Now I'm going back to the Urban Decay, and I'm using Urban from the Electric Palette right under my eyes. I'm taking the soft brown to blend that out as well. Now I'm gonna take my pencil, Urban Decay 24/7 Perversion, and we're just gonna tight line our eyes and do that on our waterline as well. Now I go back with the Urban, no product, just blending that color out a little bit. Okay, now I go back with the Mary Luminizer on the inside of our eyes in the right corner just to brighten that up as well. I'm taking that right on the highest points of my cheeks to do the highlight and down my nose. Okay guys, so now after that for the lips, I'm using Tarte Lip Surgeons in the color Precious, and right on top of that I'm putting a lip gloss from Tarte that came in their holiday collection. It has no name. Okay, now after that I just realized that I forgot to put my lashes. We're using the Ardell Demi Wispies, and I'm using the Duo Glue. Now for the lashes, you first put on your glue, and then you wait about 30 seconds. I like to wait a little bit longer than that, and you want to make sure that your glue is tacky so it glues right away. So you look down into a mirror, and then you place it right in the middle. Then after you have the middle placed, then you move in your corners. Okay, now after I have both sides on, I like to take my Urban Decay 24/7 liquid liner in Perversion, and I like to go over the band of my lashes so I can hide the glue. You could totally wait until this is dry, but I like to just put a little bit more so that I can hide that as well. And now finally, we're gonna go with our mascara again and just coat our bottom lashes so they could look nice and it could finish the look. And that's pretty much it, guys. Okay guys, so here is the look. Like I said, pretty much a mermaid look. Here's the eyes. Yeah. And yeah, so thank you so much guys for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and also go on my Instagram so you can see more videos and more pictures of my makeup. And yeah, if you guys are interested in any other looks, just please leave it down below. All the details of this video will be down below. All the products, the brushes, and everything like that I use will be down below. Like I said, please subscribe and like my videos. Bye!